ba kayong nakasama o kasama na lagi na lang dinidrain yung energy niyo, yung lagi kayong nakakaramdam ng disrespect that, tinatanggalan kayo ng katahimikan, ng kapayapaan? Ever had that someone constantly drain your energy, disrespect your values, or push you away from peace? Meron ba kayo nun? Meron ba? Yun bang somebody na nakakaasar kasama? Yung naiinis ka, nawawala ka sa sarili mo pagkasama mo siya. Hi, this is Marisol Templo and welcome back to my channel. In today's vlog, let's talk about how to deal with toxic people biblically, not with hate or revenge, but with wisdom, truth, and healthy boundaries. Yan po. Na pag-aaralan natin kung paano tayo magkaroon ng healthy boundaries in a godly way and right way and kind way na hindi natin sila ma-offend or madadown. And before we continue, sa mga hindi pa po nakasubscribe, please subscribe, like, and share. And mostly, pakishare po ng videos natin so that makatulong tayo sa mga taong nangangailangan ng ganitong topic. Encouragement, motivation, and inspiration and godly advices and godly views. Ano po? Kasi hindi man nagugustuhan ng iba, pero may mga taong nakalaan para mapanood ito na makatulong tayo. Ano po? So, maraming salamat po sa pag-share ng aking video. Thank you so much sa lahat ng aking mga followers, subscribers, and viewers po. God bless you and I hope that today and this day, nasa maayos kayong kalagayan. So, kung may problema man, smile, lahat lumilipas lang. Ano po? What is a toxic person? Ano nga ba yung toxic person? Ano nga ba siya? Paano ba siya? Ito sila yung mga constant negativity, manipulation, dishonesty, or disrespect. Yun yung mga ginagawa nila. They are the toxic ones. They may always want control or try to pull you into sin. Ayan. They may always want to pull you into sin. Toxic doesn't mean evil. It means harmful to your spiritual and emotional health. Na hindi ka na makahinga, na mamanipulate ka na, at hindi ka na mag-grow dahil sa kanya. Proverbs 22 verses 24 and 25. Do not make friends with a hot-tempered person, or you may learn their ways and get yourself ensnared. Umiwas na po tayo sa mga tao na maiinitin ang ulo sapagkat makukupya natin sila. Di ba? Kung lagi natin kasama, toxic yung ganong bagay na lagi na lang nagagalit. Di ba? So what does the Bible say about boundaries? Ayan, dito na tayo sa boundaries. Ano nga ba yung mga boundaries na sinasabi sa Bible na pwede nating gawin? Number 1, guard your heart. It says in Proverbs 4 verse 23, and also be wise as serpents, innocent as doves. It is in Matthew 10 verse 16. And also Jesus set boundaries too. Tandaan po natin yan. He walked away from crowds, confronted Pharisees, and chose his inner circle. Ayan, kahit si Jesus mismo ay pinili niya ang kanyang inner circle. Ano yung inner circle? Yung mga taong lagi nating kasama araw-araw. Yung mga taong makaka-influence talaga ng mentality, ng feeling, emotion, spiritual natin. Sila yung mga taong lagi nating nakakausap, lagi nating nakakabanding, o lagi nating kasama. In short, sila yon. So, piliin po natin. Hindi masamang pumili ng mga tao. Hindi masamang umiwas sa mga taong hindi nakakabuti sa ating kaisipan, spirituality, and emotion. Kasi tayo ang talo doon. Pag ganun sila, iwasan natin. Pero in a nice way, na hindi naman natin sila babastusin. Ano po? These are the practical ways to deal biblically sa mga toxic na tao. You have to set clear boundaries. Your time, emotional access, and topics, yung mga pinag-uusapan nyo. Don't retaliate. Huwag kayong gumanti o sumagot. In Romans 12 verse 19, sabi dito, leave it to God. So huwag ka nang gumanti. Limit access, not love. Diba? You can forgive and still step back. I-limit mo yung pakikipagkita, pakikipag-usap, pakikipag-connect sa Kanya. Limit mo yung mga posibleng maaya ka niya sa mga, banding-banding na hindi naman tama. You can still forgive and still step back. Ano po? Hindi naman nangangahulugan na, di ba, we are commanded to forgive. But forgiving does not mean na you will still include him or her in your life. Forgiving does not mean taking that person back to your life again. You can forgive even na sa malayo siya. Also, pray for wisdom and healing. Ask God to show you how to respond. In everything, we must always pray and ask wisdom from God how to respond. Kasi pag sa atin lang minsan, di ba, napapadala tayo, may mga natural tendencies tayo may mga natural characters tayo na built-in na sa atin. Na, of course naman, if you are with God and if God is with you and you have a relationship with God, you are transformed from glory to glory. So, kasi hindi naman automatic na ayos na lahat sa atin na wala na tayong mga bad character or attitudes. Meron pa rin tayo. But then, if you already know Jesus and you have a relationship with God, yung mga bad habits natin, bad attitudes and character, na mellow down yan. Kumbaga, natatransform tayo inwardly from glory to glory. Kaya huwag kayong nawawalan ng pag-asa kung nagkakamali kayo. Ano po? Well, naisingit ko lang yung topic na yan kasi it's important that you know that we are humans, na we are not perfect, but it does not give us a license to do or make sins kasi we are supposed to be Christ-like, but only Christ can do that for us with the help of the Holy Spirit in us. When do we let go? Kailan ba tayo pwedeng umayaw na o iwanan na natin yung taong yan? Yung toxic when it's already destroying your peace, pushing you into sin, or blocking growth. Kung nagkakasala ka na, nawawalan ka na ng peace of mind, at hindi ka na nag-i-improve sa buhay mo, then let go. Letting go doesn't mean hating them. It means trusting God with them. So bahala na si Lord sa kanila kasi we have our personal space to protect. Kasi we have to protect ourselves, our emotions, our psyche, our spirituality. We have to protect that. So it's not bad to let go of person or iwanan natin or ikat natin yung ties natin sa mga taong toxic na para sa atin. Ano po, yung talaga namang masasabi nating toxic baka kasi sasabihin mo lang toxic yung tao, pero in reality, ikaw pala yung toxic. Check yourself naman din. Ano po? But if that person is really toxic and you did your best, you did all your best na mapaayos siya or ma-reconcile ang lahat, and still, pinupush niya yung sarili niya to destroy your spirituality, your emotion, your peace of mind lalo na, then that person is really toxic na para sa inyo. So, let go of them. Don't hold on to them. Let go. Kung hindi ka na masaya, kung hindi ka na mapayapa at nakakasira na sa iyo personally, in a godly way then let go of them. You are called to love. We are called to love, but not to be anyone's emotional punching bag. Hindi natin titiisin lahat o tatanggapin ng mga blows sa atin kahit nasasaktan na tayo, and it hurts us, it destroys us. Protecting your peace isn't selfish. Hindi yan selfish. It's spiritual wisdom. Dapat mong protektahan ang iyong kapayapaan. So, if this video helped you, hit like, comment your experience with setting boundaries, kung sino man yung mga kakilala nyong ganun, and I believe na halos lahat ng tao ay nakakaranas ng ganyan. And subscribe for more real talk and godly guidance. Just like I always say before we end this video, believe in yourself. It's important. Of course, believe in God. That's the most. And share love. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. I love you all. See you in my next vlog. God bless you. Always smile. Let go of toxic people. It's not good for you. God bless you. Thank you.